Nimesh. Well, it's that time of the day where we turn our attention to DStreet chatter. Nimesh is with us. Nimesh, what's going on? It appears like a fairly good session. The Nifty is holding higher. The Nifty Bank, that's flying away. And the breadth of the market is decent. What are you picking up?
So, again, Nigel, after a few days of consolidation, again, back to 18,600 levels. And the good part is led by financials. And that's been the consistent feedback, right, for the last many days, that there has been buying in the financial stocks. Maybe within that, there is a rotation happening from the large institutions. But PSU banks, small private bank stocks, all are getting bought by the large institutions. And that's now playing out in the PSU bank basket as well. The bank index is up 1%, but big moves in the PSU bank stocks. We saw today Credit Suisse upgrading Bank of India and a couple of other PSU bank stocks as well. And even Morgan Stanley last week had done this. So that's where the consensus seems to be that for the time being, there is momentum to be chased. And that's in the financial names, whether it's private banks, whether it's PSU stocks, or for that matter, the smaller bank stocks. I guess, for banks, what we're missing out is the fact that at the macro level, the lower crude prices is going to help India macros, and that's where banks do benefit, right? So that's also a proxy play and why you're seeing a big surge in the bank stocks in the last few days, and in the case today as well. The good part is there is a bit of participation back from the broader markets as well, and that's been the feedback, right? There is selective buying in the smaller and the mid-cap stocks, and they tend to outperform in the month of December. So that's also playing out to some extent in today's trade. The mid-cap index is up 0.5%, but flows point of view, again, it's very, very selective buying. There is no big basket or a big directional trend, so to speak. The trend seems to be only in the financials, but outside financial, it's very selective buying happening from the larger institutions.
Okay, all right, Nimesh, let's get to stock-specific action then. What are you picking up?
So as I said, the big theme is financial. So the first stock in that list today is Bandhan Bank. We saw a big correction on the stock after the Q2 numbers, and from lower levels, you're seeing a bit of consistent buying back. So that is one stock where you're going to see high delivery as well in today's trade, because there is a good amount of buying interest back at the FI test. So that's the first one. The second stock is Macrotech Developers, Loda. They announced a QIP last evening, and the stock is up 2% despite a 5% discount to the QIP issue. The fact is the stock is buzzing largely because what I understand, the demand is quite strong in the QIP, and some big marquee names are going to be seen buying into the QIP in Loda, and hence that stock is buzzing in trade today. And the last stock is Kotak Mahindra Bank. Only in the closing bell we saw there was a flash of 0.1% equity changing hands. So there has been selling from a leading FI in Kotak Mahindra Bank, but also there is a very strong buzz that a large block can come in Kotak Bank, and hence that stock is under pressure, despite the fact that the banking index is buzzing in trade. Kotak Bank is down largely because of selling pressure and some anticipation or buzz of a large block deal coming soon in Kotak Bank.
Okay, thanks a lot for that. A large block deal in Kotak Bank, perhaps. It's really banks all the way. Nimesh, thanks for giving us